In today's video, I'll be building this custom triangle e-bike battery that will be able to push out powers over 3000 watts. This is a 60 volt 30 ampere battery. Of course, we're going to be building it on pure copper. It's going to have a smart BMS. We're going to be replacing this old trash e-bike battery from a customer. We're going to be increasing the range of the battery and the overall build quality of the battery. So let's start with placing the cells into the cell holders. Here we have the cell layout of the battery. As you can see, it's a 16S 6B battery, 96 cells. Here you can see that I'm starting to spot weld the battery. I am not doing this the regular way that I do batteries. As you can see, I have the same shapes cut out already and I'm just spot welding them onto the battery, and I'm doubling the layers so that they can fit into the right configuration. This way I can spot weld the battery way faster and not have to cut out custom shapes for each series connection. Also, this was my second build using my new Glitter 811H. This is a 42 kilowatt spot welder. It handles the copper like nothing. You can spot weld all the time. I did this whole battery without any stops. It never heated up enough to a point where I needed to stop. Let's carry on with the spot welding of the battery. Alright, so now the next step is adding a blob of solder onto all of the series connections for the BMS. So I'm going to turn my soldering iron on and I'm going to take my solder and start applying some blobs onto each series connection. So let's do that now. After adding the solder onto the series connections, I added some Kapton tape onto the connections and I added some fiberglass tape on top of the place where the BMS is going to be placed. At the end, I also finished by spot welding the actual discharge connections for the battery. Alright, so we have the pack now covered up with Kapton tape and we have revealed all of the series connections for the BMS. Also, we have the main terminals for the discharge, of course, with pure copper. Now we're going to take the BMS and we're going to place it down in the correct place, somewhere over here, and then take the BMS cables and solder them onto the main negative terminal over here. Then we're going to take the BMS wires and route them left and right onto the battery, and then we're going to solder all of the cables for the BMS. And after that, we're going to solder the main positive here and then do all of the connections that the customer needed. He wanted an XC60 for the charging port and an XC60 for the main discharge. So let's carry on with the build. Over here, I'm applying some solder onto the actual B- cables of the BMS. Then I'm applying some solder onto the copper and I'm going to just place them down and solder both of the cables down onto the battery. As you can see, we have the BMS main discharge cable now connected. We're going to start by connecting the actual BMS cables for the series connections. So let's start doing that. As you can see, I routed the BMS cables onto the correct side so that everything is nice and neat. I'm adding some fish paper on each BMS connection so that there is no way that the BMS cables cut through onto the copper. Then I'm using my clippers and some solder to just place down the BMS cables onto the right series connection. As you can see, we have one side of the battery now fully connected with the BMS cables. Everything is nicely insulated. Under each BMS cable there is some fish paper so that there's no copper on the actual cable. We have everything nicely insulated with some Kapton tape to keep all of the cables in place. We're going to turn the battery around now and do the same thing on the other side. So let's do that. We have the battery now pretty much completed. We have the main positive terminal fully connected. We have it covered up. And now we have the BMS cables going out here, connected and covered up here. We have the BMS cables connected up, covered up, and now all we have to do is connect the connectors up and cover everything up with fish paper. This is a very high quality battery. You can do a ton of kilometers on this battery. It's 30 amp hour, so it's absolutely massive. Also, this is how the battery turned out after insulating it. The customer has a separate bag for the battery, so it will work perfectly fine in the bike. If you're looking for a battery like this or any other custom e-bike batteries, you can contact me on the number on the screen right now, and you can join my Discord server. I post updates on battery builds over there, and you can follow me on my TikTok. I post way more content there than on YouTube, so make sure to follow me there. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to see more battery builds.